All right, so now we're going to do an English assignment. We're basically going to give them a template in MLA already done, and they all get a copy for themselves. Okay? Language arts teachers are falling in love with this part of the program. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go to New, and I'm going to open Google Docs, but I'm going to do the flyout menu and get a template. Okay? Now, from the template, it says Template Gallery, Covington County. Nobody ever has anything in here. So you have to go to General. This is just for you. Now, you see where it says MLA? I'm going to double click on the MLA template. And now this is an MLA report. I'm going to call it MLA template, and this is the report. Okay? I just opened that, right? You do not want to have the students do this. You do not want them to email you their finished work. It's just not going to happen. You have 90 students, right? It's crazy. There's no way. So check this out. I opened it, right? Now I'm going to go back to classroom, okay? This is going to be in my language arts class, and I'm going to drop it in here. You see what says create? An assignment, okay? I'm going to title this one-page essay. Let's say they have a one-page essay you want them to type. Start with the MLA template I gave you. Smiley face. Okay, so I've done that, right? I just wrote a little directions, and the instructions are you have until Friday at 3 p.m. Bum, bum, bum. Okay? Now, it will not be graded here because parents would go in as if they were doing the little helicopter version where they see this. No. Due date, right? You just put it in where it's the 21st, and the time is 3 p.m. Like I just said. I emphasize that because this is what they told me in Atmore. So now I got it, right? Now I got to go get that template. If I go to Google Drive, it's going to open the most recent thing I did. There it is. I double click.
You have to change, you have to do the topic as the LA, whatever, to make it go under that.
What's that?
Topic on the right after
Yep.
the due date.
Yep. There you go. And I put it right inside. And now it will house that for good. Now you have three options. You can let the students view this file. You do that if you had a study guide that you just want them to see, right? But this you want them to write on. So I'm going to change this. And it's not student can edit file. That means all 30 of us could get in there. And you're like, why would you do that? If you had a study guide and there were 30 questions and you wanted each student to do a question, and you numbered them off, you could give them 5 minutes to fill out the study guide. I know that sounds weird, but people are doing that. And then they'll turn it off and go, okay, who had number 4? Barry did. All right, tell us how you got that answer. So you're kind of flipping it, letting them have ownership. But we want to make a copy for each student. You see that? I'm going to hit assign. That's it. Now, what that does for you is it lets you torture the kids in a unique way. I can now go into the assignment, right? And when I do, you see where it says 4 people assigned? Tell them, don't turn it in. I do not want it turned in. You want to let them work on it in real time. So you see where it says assigned? You double click, and it gives you everybody's paper in real time. So right now, let's say Scott opened his paper and he put the heading on it. I could double click and I could look in there and look, it has his name on it and everything. I can add comments, I could talk, I can rip his paper, anything I wanted to do.
We did that with our math project that we did last year in Sweets Night, and the ones that we could tell who was working and who wasn't even working. So because we saw 2 boys over in the corner and we were like, y'all got your such and such part done? Yes, ma'am. And she pulled it up this week. She's like, you haven't even started it. They were like,
how'd you know?
So everybody else got real busy. We're like, we can see what you're doing the entire time on this, so we know if you're not even doing anything at all.
Not that you want to, but as
Not that you want to, but you need to monitor.
But as teachers,
It keeps them on
you know
pace.
what? When you sit in the doctor's office waiting, you can pull your phone out and you can look and see who's working, who's not working. You can grade. You can even do this on your phone.
Send a
They
message.
don't always do it. Seems like.
Isn't that great?
Take advantage of every moment.
And
But
it's
yes, you want to go in and see who's working, who's not working.
But it only took that one time. And then everybody else was like,
Yeah.
now what I liked was in Atmore she had 91 papers to grade. She's not going to grade them on here. She doesn't like it, but she learned this at 3:00 next Friday. She says, I'm done. Because at 3:02, here's what she did. She'd go to the little assigned folder. This is why I'm recording. You click on that assigned folder. These are all 4 papers. Highlight them, right? And you see that eyeball right there? It lets you just flip through them real quick. You can just flip through them and see, yep. Oh, goodness, what did he do? He didn't do a thing. Then you can look at them. But you see where it says print? Just quick print them. Print all 91. And put them on and that's what my English teachers are telling me. They said but the best part is you're not taking anything late. You gave them 2 weeks. You've had your chance. If you changed it at 3:04, I didn't get it because I told you 3. So now you're sitting over there and you have your little friend just staple them. Staple. And then you go home and you write your crime scenes off. Love that. And that's English teachers talking to me. So I'm going to stop that. But that one more time was here. How did I get there? I was in my class. I'm going to go back to our class. And then this is the front of it. And it shows you in red or kind of a purple maroon. And it's like, oh, open it up. Right? Folder. And it's weird, but this is the shortcut she showed me. And she was 62. She said, I highlight it all, and then I go to the eyeball, and I just flip through all 30 of them before I look. And I'm just going to, and I mark down the names, and I know those 4 there. I'm not even grading that. That's what she does. She says, nope, Steve, no, Mark, nope. And then she'll print them, though. But that's just what she'll do. She said, love it. But that print, it'll print them all. And she said, I'm not taking your stuff after 3:15. She loved it. She started using it last year. She said, tell every English teacher. Because it's hard to grade it digitally. I can't. So that's it. I'm going to stop my video.